If your confidence depends on how people see you, you will never feel secure because people change, but Allah doesn't. Sis, let's be honest, you can't be fully confident when your worth is tied to how well you perform for others. You are not confident, you are just agreeable, exhausted, and constantly seeking validation.
احسب أن الدين بعيد عن حب وحياة وبهجرك للدين ستحيا تعشق ما.
Assalamu alaikum, my limitless queens. You're all welcome back to my channel. And if you are new here, my name is Zainab, but you can call me Z for short. Here we talk about all things faith, self-care, self-love, confidence, and personal growth, while embracing a balanced Muslimah lifestyle that is pleasing to Allah. If that resonates with you, please subscribe, turn on your notifications so you don't miss out on any of my videos. Today's topic is deep and uncomfortable, but necessary. Because confidence is not about how loud you are, it is about how rooted you are. And you cannot be rooted in Allah while being obsessed with pleasing His creation. Let's talk about why you can't be confident and a people pleaser at the same time, and what to do if you are stuck in that circle. Starting with this truth, confidence is built from knowing who you are. People pleasing is built from trying to become who others want you to be. That is why the two will always clash. One is about alignment, the other is about performance. And the more you perform, the more distant you become from your real self and from Allah. Confidence says, I know who I am and whose I am. People pleasing says, tell me who I should be and I will become it. If your confidence depends on praise, likes, being chosen, or staying in someone's good graces, you will always feel unstable. Because the moment they stop approving of you, you start doubting yourself. Allah says in the Quran, the servant of the most merciful are those who walk upon the earth humbly. True confidence is rooted in humility before Allah, not performance for people. And confident women know how to say no without guilt. People pleasers say yes out of fear of rejection, abandonment, or being seen as difficult. But here is the thing, you cannot build confidence in a life where your no doesn't exist. Allah sets boundaries for us in Islam. What is halal? What is haram? What is good for the soul? So even your Lord sets limits for your protection. Why are you afraid to do the same? Now, this one will stink. A lot of us think we are confident because we are always needed, always helpful, always available. But being needed is not the same thing as being loved. And if your worth is tied to your usefulness, the moment they no longer need you, you feel invisible. Helping is beautiful, but when it is done to prove your worth, it becomes slavery. Your value comes from being a servant of Allah, not a servant to the other people's desires. People pleasers overthink everything. Did I say too much? Are they obsessed with me? Should I text again or wait? It is exhausting because your identity becomes wrapped up in how others perceive you. But confidence says, I spoke with kindness. I showed up authentically. I trust Allah with the rest. Tawakkul, trust in Allah, is the core of emotional security. You cannot be both obsessed with control and grounded in confidence. When you are constantly adjusting yourself to keep others comfortable, you start hiding your own light. You mute your voice. You soften your wing. You hide your beauty. You shrink to fit in. But Allah didn't create you to shrink. He created you to stand with purpose in your deen, in your softness, and in your power. Verily, the most honorable of you in the sight of Allah is the most righteous of you. Not the most agreeable, not the most low maintenance, the most righteous. Here is the raw truth. You can't seek Allah's pleasure and people's at the same time, not when they contradict each other. Confidence comes when your loyalty lies with Allah first. And sis, you won't need to chase approval when you know you are already chosen by Allah. If you are still unsure if this is you, let me share a few signs of a Muslimah caught in this trap of people pleasing. 1. You apologize even when you've done nothing wrong. So you ace conflict, so you stay silent even when you are hurting. 3, you fear being seen as too much. 4, you feel guilty setting boundaries. You base your mood on how others respond to you. If that sounds like you, know that healing is possible, but it starts by choosing who you are going to please, Allah or everyone else. Lastly, says, you were not created to be perfect in everyone's eyes. You were created to be sincere before Allah. And that version of you, that soft, bold, growing, healing woman, is where true confidence lives. You don't need to become smaller to be loved. You need to become more. The version of you that Allah knows, sees, and loves. Comment down below. Have you ever confused people pleasing for confidence? And what boundary are you reclaiming today for the sake of self-worth? Make sure to like, subscribe, and share this with a sister who is tired of hiding and who is trying to keep her peace. Until next time, inshallah, don't forget to look good, feel good, smell good, and most importantly, still connected to Allah. I love you all for the sake of Allah. Assalamu alaikum.
احسب أن الدين بعيد عن حب وحياة وبها